Hi guys. Okay, today we're going to be doing a full face first impressions. I'm pretty excited. Don't mind the hair, you kind of can't see it, but it's just flopping around. Okay, I have a giant basket full of products that I've never used. So I guess let's just jump right into it. First, I have primers, and let me tell you, I have a lot of primers. I think I want to use this Jazzm Color and Face Tone Up Primer Essential Glow because that'll be a dewy primer. But I do like to put something in my T-zone just to fill in the pores around my nose. And I think for that, I'm going to use the No Problem Prime Essence by Touch in Soul. So let me just apply that. I got this in a Boxy Luxe. It's a very lightweight, very thin formula. So let's just apply this. I'm hoping, because I do have the original No Problem Primer from Touch in Soul, and I do like it. It's just really silicone-y, and this one is a lot more of a lighter formula. So maybe this one won't feel as thick and silicone-y on the face. And I mean, it doesn't. It feels really lightweight, and it does make your skin really soft where it was put because it does fill in pores around there. So I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited to see how that works. But I've never used this. Well, I've never used any of these products. But this Jazzm Color and Face one I got in an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, I think last month. Let's just see. So it's a light, like a nude color. I'm kind of scared to see how this will react, but let's just go for it. Okay, my face is really red because I just rubbed all that in. That didn't do much for a glow. It gave a little bit, but it's very greasy almost on my hands and on my face, but it is tacky. I can feel the tackiness of it. I'm going to spray my face as well with the setting spray / dew mist I have. It's by Bare Minerals. It's a Set, Hydrate, and Glow Mist. We're going to use this because that did not do enough for my face. It's just a little sample. It smells like alcohol. It gave a little bit of a glow to my skin. It's still kind of sitting on top of it though. We'll give that a few minutes to set in. Let's look at the foundation I have. For foundation, I have the Dermablend Professional Flawless Creator Multi-Use Liquid Pigment. It says it safely covers imperfections, redness, hyperpigmentation, uneven skin tones. Its benefits are it's oil-free, lightweight, evens and smooths skin. Use with Dermablend setting powder for up to 16 hours of smudge and transfer resistance. It's for all skin types. It says easy application, shake well, multi-use, wear alone or mix with skincare, finger blend or buff with brush. I have mine in the shade 10N. So let's pull this out and shake it up. It says shake well before use, power in every drop. It looks like this. Oh. Can you hear that? Very liquidy. Okay, crap, I don't have a wet beauty blender. Well, it did say we can blend it in with a brush, so let me grab a foundation brush. This is the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Flat Top Buffing Foundation Brush, number 6. I do really like this brush, so let me I guess we're gonna start with 1 drop because 1 drop was the minimum. So let me just let that fill up, pull it out, and put it on the back of my hand. So that's what 1 drop was. Hopefully this is going to be a decent color match. I'm just going to stipple my brush in there a little bit, and let's just start stippling this on. Ooh, it has a smell to it. Not something I like. I might have to get a sponge just because this, I don't know how well this is going to work with the brush, but it said you can use it with a brush. Let's try to buff this in, maybe. Okay, so that shade match was a pretty decent shade match. It blended out nicely with a brush. I'm just trying to get around my nose. 1 drop did cover everything I would like it to cover. I mean, I could build a little more up over here, and I might just for the sake of trying this foundation, but normally I would like this amount of coverage, but for the sake of it, I'm just going to add a couple more, a little drop, buff it on my face. And that did build up really nicely. Okay, so, I mean, my skin does look pretty glowy. It's not really matte. And I do love the coverage it gave. And I did build it up a little bit over here, and you can't tell it. It built up really nicely. It did the weird thing around my nose. Let's see if we can try to fix that. I'm gonna grab a very small brush. This is the Morphe 173. And just go in and try to blend that out around my nose. If this doesn't blend out, it's nothing for the foundation. It's honestly just my nose. So I fixed it a little bit around my nose, but you can still kind of see it. It's nothing terrible. I don't mind it. I'm used to it by now. But I so far really like that foundation. I will be really interested to see how this wears throughout the day. For concealer, I have the Ulta Beauty Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. It's waterproof and fair neutral. I am going to take off the oh so lovely plastic wrap and apply this. I love the Youthful Wear Concealer from the Ulta Beauty line, so I will be very interested. My hair looks insane to see how this one does. So it's a paddle, like a doe foot. So on my nose right here, it did kind of take off the foundation underneath. Let me wet a beauty blender real quick and see if it will blend better with that. Okay, so I was able to fix that with a sponge real quick, but I'm gonna go back in with my brush and see if it blends under the eyes and the forehead. So that's it blended with a brush. It did a really nice job. There's no like lines or anything. It did blend nicely, but I will blend the other side with a sponge just to see the difference. I mean, I like the coverage it gave. Personally though, I don't care for a very high coverage concealer. I do like a little more of like a natural coverage concealer just because we all have under eye bags. Either way, you're gonna be able to see them some point in time, so they don't bother me. But I do like it. It is a nice concealer. The shade is really nice. I would love to see how it works with other foundations though, because we have like a high coverage on a high coverage. I want to know if it would work if I did like just spot concealing with it. We're gonna go in with the It Cosmetics Buy Bag Pores one. I'm kind of scared because this one, it says developed with plastic surgeons and dermatologists, clinically tested, but it is a very white translucent powder, and that kind of scares me, but I love the packaging with like the matte black lid. Oh my gosh. It Cosmetics packaging is pretty nice. And then it comes with a little powder puff. Let's see if I'm going to be able to pull this sticker off. This is a just very finely milled white translucent powder. It's got like a very slight yellow tint to it. Very, very, very slight. It's like an off-white ivory powder. I'm going to take my sponge, dip it in, and bake under the eyes. My face is set, but you can see this is a very messy powder. Can you see all of the powder on my mirror? That mirror was clean before we started. This powder is very, very finely milled, and it's very, very messy. We're going to let this bake, but I'm going to attempt to clean up my space around me. This is a very messy powder, and I don't like that. I wiped away that powder, and you can't tell because it left a very, very harsh white cast on my face. Like you can see right here, no powder. And you can see like the harsh line where the powder got put. My under eyes and my skin where the powder was feels really, really soft. But like you can tell because like no powder was put here. So you can see where the powder was not put. So it did leave a really bad white cast. They're not my favorite powders. I just don't care for them. It did leave, like I said, my skin is super, super soft, but did it do anything for the pores on my face? Not really, and I'm looking really powdery. So we're gonna spray my face using that same Bare Minerals Dew Mist. I don't like the sprayer on this. It's a very harsh mist. It's not a finely milled mist, and it doesn't evenly distribute it. So it's like really harsh in a couple spots. So you get like these droplets on your face. Yeah, not the best. Okay, now I'm gonna move into some eyebrows. I have this Salon Perfect Sculpt and Define smudge-free dual-sided eyebrow brush and Done in One brow pomade, but this is in the shade dark brown. I got this in a Walmart beauty box. I'm not quite sure the shade's gonna be right for me, but we're gonna try it anyway. I did stick my fingers in it just to like play with it a little bit, but this brush I'm a little worried about because it's not a very angled brush and the bristles are really, really long and they have like a weird curve to them, but we're gonna try it. I have one eyebrow done. These are really harsh brows. That color is not for me, but also I don't like this. The brush is fine. I misjudged the brush. The brush works great. It's the powder I don't like, and I will show you why. So it's like really, really dry almost. Like it needs more wax in it. So when you try to use it, like I'm gonna dip the brush in there, you know, get a little bit on. It pills up, even in the thing, you can see it. And then it like skips. Like look at that. You can see it, it like skips, doesn't want to fill in all the spots. It pills up. It's just not very good. You can see it kind of just wants to skip and pill up and not do what it's supposed to. Yeah, and it's even like pilling up on the brush because I tried to, you can see that right there. Tried to build it up. I don't like it. I will do the other brow real quick, but I don't like it at all. Okay, both brows are done. They're looking very harsh. I'm gonna go in with concealer real quick though and clean them up a little bit. Okay, brows are cleaned up. They're still not looking great. They're really, really harsh. Hopefully it'll look a little better once I get the products completely, like my face completely done. But yeah, I don't like that brow product at all. It skips, it's very patchy, it pills up easily, and the shade's just not for me. Next, we're gonna move into bronzer. I have a few different options. The first one I have is Ulta Beauty Matte Bronzer, natural looking finish and warm. And then I have the Beauty Crop Sardinia Sand Bronzer. This is just a little sample I got in an Ipsy. If I can open it. Looks like that. This might be the shade I'll use today. And then I have this Lovecraft Beauty Bronzer Palette. And it looks like that. Let me compare some of these shades. I think I'm gonna go in with the Beauty Crop Sardinia Bronzer, which is this one, and bronze up my face. Very light, blended out really, really, really nicely. I mean, that looks pretty decent. Because I'm so fair-skinned, bronzer tends to look orange on me, and this one's not. And I'm pretty happy about it. I do also have to say, where I put that foundation and didn't set it, it did dry down. It's like itself, so it's not like sticky or tacky anymore. I really like that bronzer. It's not orange. It looks really, really nicely on my skin. I'm loving that. It's gonna blend it all out. Next, I'm moving with blush. I might take the Lovecraft Beauty palette and take this shade, which is Theta. I don't like that powder I put on my face. It left my face feeling very dry and powdery. No matter how much my eyebrows, oh my gosh, look at this. I have angry brows, jeez, oh Pete's. And they're patchy because I did not like that brow pomade. Yeah, I didn't like putting that powder over top because you can see where I don't have any powder. It looks very nice, but as soon as I put that powder on, my skin looks very dry and cakey and all of my texture is accentuated. Yeah, I don't like that powder whatsoever. Next, just move into eyeshadow. I have the Pure Get a Grip Endurance Eyeshadow Primer. This is just a little sample that came in a palette I got. So that did not cover much, but because I did have powder underneath, it is very, very tacky right now. Okay, so 3 eyeshadow palettes I have. One is the Wander Beauty Wander Seascape palette, which looks very, very pretty, and I kind of want to use that shade, or the blue. Not quite sure, but I want to use that. And then I have the Adeline Moore Next Tarte palette, which has some very pretty shades. And then I have the Laura Sanchez Moods palette, which again has some very pretty bright, fun shades. Well, let me just open all of these so I can see my options here. I'm gonna take the shade Sand Dollar from the Wander Beauty palette and apply that in my crease. So that shade's very pretty, blended out. I'm next gonna take the shade Seafoam, which is that shade right there, and just apply that all over the lid because why not? I'm gonna try it dry first. That's not going very well. Let's try it with my finger maybe? That's not going very well at all. Let me try spraying my brush with the Bare Minerals spray. I'm just picking up the glitter, that's the problem. That shade is not working at all. Let's try the Champagne Harbor shade. I'm gonna take a different flat brush and try that shade maybe. Maybe it's just the Seafoam shade, which is really disappointing because the Seafoam shade is the shade I really wanted. Okay, so that Champagne Harbor shade we did pick up. I'm just assuming it's that Seafoam shade then. Okay, so I was able to actually apply that Seafoam shade. I went back in with my finger. I guess I just had to really scrape off the top layer and then get to it, and I can actually pick up pigment now. So I'm gonna pop that on the other eye. Oh yeah, I guess I just had to scrape off the top layer because it's going on nicely now. I do have to say though, that shade made a very big mess, so let me try to clean up some of this fallout. I'm gonna go in with some fun color, and I'm gonna take that shade right there, that blue from the Laura Sanchez palette, on my finger and just press that on my lid. Yeah, that's a lot better. The shimmer shades in that Wander Beauty palette are just not very good. I'm gonna go in with a very, 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 very small fluffy brush and just blend a shade in the crease to try to get it to not look such a mess. Okay, so we have something like that, and then I'm gonna go in with that highlighter shade right there and pop that in the center of my eyelid. Oh, my finger's stained blue. And in the inner corner under my brow bone. I'm actually not going to highlight my inner corner just because that shade is very, very powdery. But I am going to take just that brown shade right there and pop that on the lower lash line. And then we're going to move into highlighter. Highlighter, I have a few different options. The first one is by Maybelline. This is a Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in shade 250. This is the one that is in collaboration with Nikki Tutorials. Looks like that. Very, very pretty. I might use that one. But then I also have these Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powders. I have Purple Dream and Summer Haze. Purple Dream is a more purpley shade. That's Purple Dream. It's gold with a purple reflect. And then we have Summer Haze. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Master Chrome though. This, no-go. Doesn't do much for my face at all. Don't like it. Next, let's go in with some mascara. I have the Wander Beauty Mile High Club mascara. I've heard really good things about this mascara, and I definitely want to give it a try. I have the other one. Oh, I don't know the name of it. Crap. Hold on. I have it right here. The Unleashed one, I don't like that one at all. So I'm hoping the Mile High Club will be one that's maybe a little better, but I'm going to curl my lashes real quick, and then we'll apply that. I have some thoughts. This mascara is messy. I got a lot of flakies on my lower lash line right here, and it did nothing for my eyes. Like, look, no mascara. You can't even tell. Yeah, I don't like that mascara. But I have eyelashes. I'm going to take the Revlon Beyond Natural Lashes, and just as Define. No idea. I've never tried any Revlon lashes, and these ones look a little weird. Like, look at those. Those are a little weird, but we're gonna apply them because that's what this video is. Okay, lashes are on. I really, really like them. They're very, very natural, but they're, like, you can still tell they're there. But they don't look like lashes, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I set them on. Like I said, you can hardly tell they're there, but they're on. I'm liking them. They gave this look exactly what they needed. Last but not least, I have lips. I have quite a few different lip products to choose from. I have an idea of what I want, but these are the ones we're not going to be using today. I have, the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick in Crush, which would look really pretty with this. It's that shade right there. And I'm thinking I have two lip glosses I want to either put on top. I have the Buxom lip gloss in Claire. Looks like that. It's one of the plumping glosses. Or I have the Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade lip gloss in Peach Tea, which I think this is the shade we're going to go for. Oh, yeah. That's the Dominique Cosmetics one, the Huda Beauty, and the Buxom. We're going to put the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte on in Crush, and then the Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade Lip Gloss in Peach Tea over top. So that's the lips. Oh, I don't know if it really matches this eye look, though. We're going to leave it. I'm not quite sure I like this lip color with this eye look, though, but this is the finished look. Let's recap real quick. So, eyeshadow. The Wander Beauty eyeshadow palette, no go. Shimmers in here are terrible. The Laura Sanchez eyeshadow palette works great. The lashes, I love. Eyebrow product, no. Eyebrow brush, yes. Primers, I like both of them. or I like the No Problem Touch and Soul Primer Essence. The Yensa one I'll have to try again. It wasn't my favorite, but it was okay. Foundation, I want to try it without setting it because I like where I didn't set it better than where I did set it. Concealer was great. The It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Powder, terrible. Setting spray, the Bare Minerals Dew Mist, no, 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 no. Blush, bronzer, and highlight, I love. They all look really nice. Lips, I like it. That gloss smells amazing, and it's a really pretty shade, and the Huda lipstick underneath is a pretty shade as well. So that's the finished look, you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like when I try new products on camera? What do you think? If you haven't seen my 2 previous videos, they are linked in the description box down below. And if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe down below. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 times a week. And if 3 times a week is not enough for you and you want to see more of my face, you can follow me on all my social media down below in the description box. I am on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and Twitter. And we're pretty cool over here. All we do is sit, drink coffee, and talk makeup. We have fun, so subscribe. I do giveaways fairly recently. I do a lot of unboxings, a lot of try-ons, challenges, a little bit of everything, so join. It's pretty cool. We're pretty cool over here. But that is all. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye.